It's your swan song, sweetheart, so you better start singing.
Don't try standover tactics, Ketch, or I'll make a hot curry for you.
Does she talk to me or to the cops? Take your pick. It's all the same to me.
You T-men are all the same. Think you're wonderful, great big heroes. Don't think I don't know.
Glamour boy.
She's the one I want to hear from, not you. What's it to be, sugar?
I've got nothing to say unless my lawyer says.
And her lawyer doesn't say so.
When I get through with her lawyer, Buster, he's going to need a lawyer. Now, why don't you both be sensible and admit it was a frame-up?
Prove it.
Dare me?
I defy you.
Okay.
Mr. Ketch, wait.
Pipe down, you pin-headed little... Why, you...
Good for you, sugar. I've been dying to take a poke at him, too.
Okay, Mr. Ketch. Now I'm ready. Now I'll talk.
T-Men, the true-to-life adventures of the men whose job it is to discover and bring to account those citizens who, by concealment, deception, or fraud, evade their lawful taxes. T-Men, with Gordon Glenwright as Jack Ketch. Here is Jack Ketch, one of this nation's T-Men, to tell you the case of the subtle approach.
This is a great country. It takes a lot of money to run and keep running. That's why we have taxes. Taxes are scaled so that everyone pays a fair share of the cost according to his or her true income or profit.
Malarkey.
Hmm?
I said that's a lot of malarkey. Taxes are scaled so that characters like you can squat in safe jobs. By the way, my name's Cromer, Public Relations.
Oh, sweet. You'll have sorrowing relations if you come busting into private offices that way, friend.
Your apology is accepted. Well,
Now, just a minute, Elephant Hide.
I know you're now going to tell me that you're a busy man and you don't need whatever it is I'm selling anyway, but that's just where I'm going to fool you, Mr. Ketch. Oh, yes, I saw your name on the door, by the way. Yes, that's precisely where I'm going to fool you, because I have nothing to sell.
No.
No, Mr. Ketch. I have something to give.
I've a pair of them, and they're heavy brogues.
Mr. Ketch, how would you like to wake up in the morning and feel worth 10,000?
10,000 what? Usually, I feel like a 2-cent cigar butt. However, I mustn't keep you chit-chattering like this. Beat it, Buster!
10,000 of these.
Money? Now, why should you give me that dough?
It's quite simple. It's yours. As a bribe.
I slugged him. Yes, against all the rules, I slugged him. And then had him tossed out on his ear. What did he think I was, anyway? Well, I'd satisfied my lust for violence, but what about my curiosity? I'd flattened the clot before he'd told me what he wanted me to do. Marty Burke thought he could make a shrewd guess. He was 1,000 miles off.
Well, I just don't get it. I've gone through Cromer's file and he's clean. Not a query. Not a mark. Pays up his assessed tax on the dot every year.
Hey, he's a public relations man, remember? Perhaps he was acting on behalf of a client.
Aren't they all? But what a dope to go at it bald-headed. Why, it was almost as if he wanted you to toss him out a window.
Next time, I will.
Is there going to be a next time?
Sure there is. And if Cromer doesn't make it, I will. And soon.
Watch it, friend. Curiosity killed the cat, remember?
9 times. Well, there it was. A goon comes at me in a bare-faced way with a bribe. To do what? So we're both guessing. Actually, I didn't need to worry about Cromer's next approach, or to wait. It came at 10:30 that night. Pat Frood had a date with her cousin, she said. So I was home. All right, take your foot off that. Oh. So it's you again.
Mr. Ketch,
Come in! And sit down! That's the one you ducked out on this morning.
You'll be sorry for this slasher. I come to do you a good turn, or you both beat me up.
Cromer, you surely haven't come to renew your offer, have you? I hope so, because I'm very interested.
I thought you would be. But the price has gone down. 1,000 a punch.
Lovely. I've still got 8 for free. Tell me, what do I have to do to stop spending your money on athletics?
I want you to get me a certain file.
I thought so. Cromer, as an up-and-coming public relations man, you ought to know that stealing taxation files from the record section went out of fashion with button-up boots.
At the price I'm offering.
Whose file do you want?
Do I get it?
Tell me.
Glub Plastics.
Did you say Glub Plastics?
Bring me their file and you get the money.
Glub Plastics, eh? Fine. I'll turn them over in the morning and see why they wanted their file removed. In for plenty, I'd say. Well, we'll make them sorry they started this.
Oh, so you're crossing me up, are you?
Yes, sweetheart, I am. And starting with a right... The stairs to my apartment have brass edging strips to save the carpet. The blushing bribe didn't miss one of them. I got to the office next morning with a happy smile on my face and a song in my heart. I like bribers like I like death adders. And you can see me dating a death adder, can't you? Gaily, I buzzed records and asked them to slip a yellow jack in the filing cabinet and shoot Glub Plastics' file over to me. There were complications.
I couldn't call you back sooner, Mr. Ketch, because...
Never mind about that. Where's that file? I've been waiting nearly 20 minutes.
But I'm telling you, Mr. Ketch, you've got that file already.
Do you think I'm a dope and don't see straight? There's nothing on my desk but varnish.
Well, there should be, because you got that file yesterday, according to the...
What do you mean, yesterday? I didn't even know Glub Plastics existed until last night. Look at the right card, Sugar.
I have the right card, and it's got your signature on it.
Say that again?
It's got your...
Okay, I'll come over. This is getting funny peculiar. Marty.
Now what's wrong?
That file on Glub Plastics that Cromer wanted me to swipe. It's gone already, and marked out to me.
The bells are ringing, Johnny. Watch it.
You can say that again. Let's go across to records and inspect Exhibit A.
Wrong. Exhibit B. I've got a feeling that Exhibit A is your hide.
This started to look very interesting. My hair started to stand up at the back of my neck, and little chilly tingles played tag up and down my spine. It was my next move. I made it. I don't care if Cromer's as busy as a one-armed paper hanger with a 7-year itch. Get him on this phone. What? Well, tell him it's government business. Yes. Well, it's about time.
Yes?
Cromer?
Speaking. Who's this?
Ketch, taxation and revenue.
Yes, Mr. Ketch, what can I do for you?
You can grab a cab and be here in 5 minutes. That's what you can do. If you're a split second late, so help me, I'll take you apart.
Steady on, Johnny.
Now, what sort of a fool gag is this? Who's this calling?
Ketch, the boy that money couldn't buy.
You drunk? Talk sense, whoever you are. I'll
Sense, is it? I'll give you sense. What about that little job you wanted me to do on Glub Plastics? What happened? Did you get yourself another boy?
Oh, go and jump.
Hey, Marty, he hung up on me. How do you like that?
I don't like it at all, Jack. You've got to do some fast thinking.
Some fast action, you mean? Why does this character have his office?
I was turning him up while here we are. Pioneers Building, 10th floor.
I'm on my way. The 10th, huh? Hey, Marty, 10 minutes from now, if you listen intently, you're going to hear a dull thud. Guess what it'll be? I made it in 8 minutes flat. Surprise, surprise. I'd never seen Cromer before in my life, or he me. My Mr. Cromer was a phony. Why? What was the racket? Why offer me 10 grand to swipe a file that wasn't there? When I got back to my office, I knew why.
Look, I tell you to keep your story until you hear mine. Your bank's been on the phone. They want you there right away.
My bank? Hey, I'm not overdrawn, am I?
I hardly think so, Mr. Ketch. They want you to sign the pay-in slip attached to the 10,000 smackers you banked in their night safe last night.
This was it. This was the last side of the frame being nailed on. File gone, the dough in my bank account. I was as good as behind bars already.
We'll return to Jack Ketch and the case of the subtle approach in just a minute. Meanwhile... we return you to T-Men, with Jack Ketch continuing the case of the subtle approach.
Here at the Special Investigation Branch of the Federal Department of Taxation and Revenue, you should never be surprised at anything that happens, even to yourself. I've had people pull guns on me. I've had blondes say, "I think you're cute." I've had husbands say, "Hey, mister, that's my wife." In fact, I once had a character come in and say, "You haven't charged me enough tax." We had him locked up right away. But this is the first time I've ever been framed for bribery and corruption without my permission. The sad point is, how do I convince anyone that I am an innocent party?
Look, Jack, don't get me wrong. I'm on your side. I believe everything you tell me. You say this character pretended to be a public relations counselor named Cromer, and he's not. Okay, I accept that.
I've just seen Cromer. They're two different men. Now, about this dough.
Skip the money for a moment, boy, and get back to that missing file. Your Cromer offered to pay you $10,000 to swipe the complete taxation file of Glove Plastics. You say you refused.
Refused? I flattened him twice, didn't I?
Now, take it easy. Here's the way I see it, and the way the DG upstairs will see it, too.
The DG's not going to hear about this until I've thrown our friend into the can.
Are you crazy? Look, the longer you hold off telling the top brass about this, the more suspicious they'll be. Twice in one day, you're offered $10,000 to hand over Glove Plastics' file. You say you refuse.
Why?
Now, wait a minute. Yet next day, Glove Plastics' file is gone, and someone has mysteriously paid $10,000 into your bank. What are they going to think?
It's what they're going to do if I tell them now that's got me bouncing. I'd better get round to the bank and see what I can find out about that pay-in.
Do that. And when you get back, take my advice and go up top and see the Director General before it's too late.
Why? Is he ill? All the bank could tell me would fit on the head of a pin. The dough had been paid in through their automatic time-recording night safe at 8:10 the previous night. That was a couple of hours before the phony Cromer visited me. They showed me the deposit slip made out to my credit, but with a space for the signature of the person paying in left blank. So was I. I told them to hold the dough in suspense pending further instructions and gumshoot back to the office.
Only 2 messages here on your desk. Oh, and Pat Frood wants you to ring through about lunch. Doesn't that dame ever do anything but eat? How'd you make out?
So-so.
You better try to clean up this mess you're in on Glove Plastics pretty smartly, Johnny. I just had the tip from the top that Henderson Grant Building Cooperative is folding. It looks like being a big smell with us in the middle. Meeting of the stockholders tomorrow. Suckers, the lot of them, from what I heard.
Yeah, they've got their worries, I've got mine. I'm not kidding.
Hey, while you were out, I had an idea. Johnny, if you didn't swipe that file...
What do you mean, if?
Okay, you didn't. But someone did. And that someone must be employed in records right this minute. They swiped that file and forged your signature to the Yellow Jack check card.
Marty, really? Is that what happened? Now, who on earth do you think could have done that?
I'm only trying to help you. Listen, why can't we put the finger on the culprit through the handwriting?
A swell idea, Marty. The only catch is, by the time a handwriting expert gets through testing 300 clerks in records, I'll have served half my sentence anyway.
For Pete's sake, we've got to do something, haven't we?
Listen, Marty. That file was stolen for one reason, but I was framed for another. I've a hunch I'm going to be told why very soon. When I know that, maybe I'll know who knocked the file off. Right now, I'm going out to lunch with Pat.
In my day, it was always a hearty breakfast.
Luncheon was a bright, happy little event, with Pat and me snarling at each other as though we'd been married 10 years. I got up, tossed some money at the desk, and walked out on my heart's desire. Some picnic I was having. I hoofed back to the Federal Building in a murderous mood, which reached flashpoint as I went in through the doorway. And who should I meet but himself.
Hey, Ketch.
Why, what a pleasant surprise.
Throwing punches is beginning to get a habit of yours. I've got something here in my pocket to break that habit. Get the money?
Get the file? Hey, how about that? What was the big idea of paying me off to swipe a file that was already swiped by someone else?
Was it? How confusing. I've got you over a barrel, Ketch. How do you like it, huh?
How do you think you'll like 10 years in the can?
You can't prove a thing. And other people can. Meaning your bosses. A file's gone. You're 10,000 richer. It adds up, Mr. Ketch.
What are you really after, Buster?
After?
Look, I'm not such a dope that I can't put 2 and 2 together. You frame me, okay. Either I get out of it, or I don't. But where do you come in? Where's the payoff? Are you squaring accounts or what?
The payoff, friend, occurs right now, upstairs in your private office. We're going upstairs, Ketch. And you're going to swipe me another file.
Are you in the wholesale business? Whose file?
You'll get me the file, Ketch. Or this bear trap you're in's going to snap your fat head off. You do what you're told, see?
Suppose I don't.
I'll tip off your boss about the Glove Plastics deal. As I said, I've got you over a barrel. Well.
Come upstairs. By the way, whose file do I have to swipe this time?
Mine.
We got to my office. It was empty. Marty Burke's never around when he's wanted. Now I really was in a spot. Well, now what, Buster?
Get me the file.
You won't get away with this, you know. The moment you try to leave the building with a file under your arm, bells will start ringing and guards
I'm not going to try and take it out.
No?
No. You're going to get that file from wherever it's kept, and then you're going to sit at your desk and you're going to tear it to bits. After that, you'll burn the bits in that metal waste bin you got over there.
So that you and all your records will vanish in the ashes, Well, if you feel confident, let's try it. You'll be sorry.
Let me worry about that. Just get the file.
Okay. And the name?
Henderson Grant Building Cooperative. I'm Grant.
Henderson Grant? Hey, wait on. Marty said... Yeah. You are folding. You've got into the stockholders' funds, haven't you, Mr. Grant?
Plenty.
Why didn't you offer your bribe for this file in the first place instead of...
Would you have got it for me for 10 or 100,000?
No.
This way you will. So my way seems to have been best. Now send for it.
Okay.
Records, Miss Grant.
Oh, Sugar, I'd like you to... get me...
Oh, yes, Mr. Ketch? You'd like me to get you what?
Grant. Don't bother, Sugar. Just come along to my office, pronto.
Yes, Mr. Ketch.
Now wait a minute, Ketch. I want that file, and I want it now.
There's not going to be any file, mister, because now I can bust you wide open. Now I know who swiped the glove plastic file and who forged my signature to the card. What's so funny?
That's the pity of it. I can't tell you, you boob.
You wanted me, Mr. Harry?
You don't know me. You don't know a thing.
Yeah, I was right. Brother and sister, I'd say. Come in, Sugar, and tell us everything.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, not much. I ought to break your sweet little neck.
Oh, stop talking like a B-grade movie hero.
By the way, Sugar, what's your real name? I'll want it for the warrant.
It's Leda.
The Swan, hmm? Well, it's your swan song, sweetheart, so you'd better start singing.
Don't try any stand-up tactics, Ketch, or I'll make a hot curry for you.
Does she talk to me or to the cops? Take your pick. It's all the same to me.
You T-men are all the same. Think you're wonderful, great big heroes. Don't think I don't know.
Glamour boys.
She's the one I want to hear from, not you. What's it to be, Sugar?
I've got nothing to say unless my lawyer says so.
And her lawyer doesn't say so.
When I get through with her lawyer, Buster, he's going to need a lawyer. Now, why don't you both be sensible and admit it was a frame-up?
Prove it.
Dare me?
I defy you.
Okay.
Mr. Ketch, wait.
Pipe down, you pin-headed little... Oh, you...
Good for you, Sugar. I've been dying to take a poke at him, too.
Okay, Mr. Ketch. Now I'm ready. Now I'll talk. He made me do it. Said he was in too deep to get out. He wanted me to steal the Henderson Grant file, but I wouldn't. Then he asked me if I'd help him if it didn't involve stealing. And so I did. I made out that card on the glove plastic file and copied your signature. Well, there wasn't much harm in that, was there?
Oh, no. But why pick and choose? You wouldn't steal his file, but you swiped glove plastics. I don't get it.
He doesn't get it, he says.
I didn't take the glove plastics file, Mr. Ketch, because there wasn't any such file to take.
What do you mean, no such file? Didn't he offer me 10 grand to swipe it? Wasn't there a card showing my signature for it?
Part of an elaborate plan to make you jump through the hoop. I invented the name glove plastic and the file and the card to make you think you were in a jam, so you'd swipe the file I really wanted. Well, it nearly worked.
Well, I'll be...
What's going to happen to us, Mr. Ketch?
Not a thing. Is that right, Ketch?
Right, as far as the girl's concerned. But how about this? For you! Well, what could we do? What could we prove, apart from Sugar forging my signature? If I hadn't been such a double-dyed dope as not to check up on Glove Plastic's existence in the register, they wouldn't have got to first base with the scheme. We let them both go. Punchbag got his reward next day when irate stockholders had him arrested for appropriating their funds. Sugar? I couldn't care less. And the 10,000? Well, as there was no glove plastic file to steal, there was no bribe. So what else could it be but a gift? I gave it back to Grant's stockholders. Honest character, aren't I? This is a great country. It costs a lot of money to run and to keep running. That's why we have taxes. taxes are scaled so that everyone pays a fair share of the cost according to his or
You have been listening to T-Men, the true-to-life adventures of those men whose job it is to discover and bring to account those citizens who, by concealment, deception, or fraud, evade their lawful taxes. T-Men features Gordon Glenwright as Jack Ketch. The case of The Subtle Approach was written and directed by Donovan Joyce. All names used in this broadcast were fictitious and bore no relation to any living person. T-Men is a Donovan Joyce production. This is Hart McGuire speaking.